I admire everyone's zeal for business and your practices, and I'm all about helping people get to the next level and trying to acquire what they want to acquire out of life. I'm all about progression and moving forward and the next step. All this evolution and growth and, pulling away from the negative and pulling towards the positive. And I applaud that. But sometimes the lines get blurred and people decide that instead of that, what they really want is a crutch. And they want, for some reason, it's blinded their vision that they want you basically financing and promoting them and doing other stuff that you haven't signed up on because you have other things that you're doing that requires to you and your family. And sometimes it's family. Sometimes it's friends that's like family. It's all over the place. So it's never in one still spot. You feel me? It's all over the place. Now, take for instance, because I want people to understand, there's a simple way of doing things and a very non-sequential way of doing it. I've seen people get in a situation that is counterproductive for them, in other words, right? And they would say some of the craziest things that come to their mind just because they feel you're in a position that can help them. Now, it's cool if you ask, am I in a position to help you in your situation that benefits you? Don't assume I can help you in the way you want to be helped in your situation. If your job is a seamstress, okay, that's not my avenue. I can't tell you about beauty supplies. That's not my avenue. Okay, that's not my demographic. You can ask me if I know anyone in that field and I could recommend you to them. Okay? Other than that, this is a standstill. There's a difference. There's a major difference. Now, if we're sitting there and we're at a standstill on something, I'm telling you something for your own good. That's what it is. I don't have anything against you. I'm not trying to destroy you or not help you. But you don't know my situations. You can only assume. And they always assume like I'm living in a palace, I got millions of dollars saved up, and I'm doing all of this. What I have is not your concern, or it's not for you. I have things I might have to do with the money that benefits me and my family. It's mine. You didn't help me earn it. It's mine. Now, if there's something I could do that could assist you, that could help benefit you, you have to present something that I can work with. If it's something I can't work with, I'm not finna start something together and put it together where everybody do the work for you. That's not my job. This is your project, not mine. Why would I ever do that? Case in point, we have a friend of the family who's basically like family, comes up with a bright idea. Man, you know Yeezys, man? Yo, I know you hate Kanye and everything, man, but them Yeezys, man, that's how Ye got that $1 billion. Cause see, like that, I'm gonna come out with my own brand like Yeezys, but they're gonna be different. I already got it like this, you know, on the sides. Now we could sell it to Adidas, Nike, Reebok, whatever. We could put their logo on it, and the whole shoe gonna be mirrors. We're gonna be like the leather shoe, and then mirrors all around it. The whole shoe, just mirrors. And I mean, like, don't you mean like the reflective plastic? Like you can see through it, plastic like that? No, real glass. Real glass, mirrors. That's what I'm gonna call it, mirrors with Z's in it, mirrors. I'm telling you, everybody gonna want to cop a pair of mirrors. I'm like, glass shoes. Yeah, and they reflect, and when the light hit them, they just be shining. Everybody gonna want a pair of mirrors. Now I say, what happened when the mirrors crack and they try to bring it back? They get cracked in shipping. Now they gotta send it back and get that. No, they're gonna have to get that fixed. We're gonna have a glass shop. You gotta take it to the glass shop and see if they can fix it. It's gonna be called mirrors. I'm like, mirrors. You got a prototype for mirrors. Glass shoes. I'm like, okay, so mirrors is what it is. And I'm supposed to do what here? I'm just saying, like, you can either, so we can get the prototype shoe. I just need, like about 10, 20 grand, and, we can get it rolling. And you come in as a partner to the mirrors, and then we're going to do the mirrors, and, you'll get a part ownership of the mirror shoe. I'm like, well, I'm not even in that field, so that's not up my alley. So that's not going to be for me. Well, but it's for me, though. So what, I'm supposed to just give you $20,000? So what happened when it failed? You going to pay me back $20,000? I don't want to have a part in mirrors. You don't understand. I don't think mirrors is a good idea. I don't think there's a market for mirrors. I could be wrong, but you're going to have to push mirrors yourself. Go get the loan. You want me to see if I could got some contacts that I can send your way? That's a different situation. If I do, I will let you know if any of them will be interested in mirrors. But you have to have a prototype. You have to have something to show. You have nothing to present to anyone. You don't even have the design. You're just talking. So I can't go to somebody and be like, yo, man, this dude is just talking about an idea called mirrors. I was not clowning Yeezys before they dropped. Because I wasn't even talking about Yeezys before they dropped. The first thing I ever said about Yeezys is when Kanye was saying that he outsold Michael Jordan. And that was the only time I really spoke. That was like the first time I ever uttered a word about Yeezys. No, I was saying that he didn't get the right patents to patent for the merchandise and clothing. He only had the patent for the shoes. So in China, they were able to bootleg Yeezy and make Yeezy clothing. And he couldn't stop it. Well, I don't know. I hope he could be a presence on the inside or something. I'm not too happy about that. Gary Payton II almost screwed up the trade, so I don't know what's happening there now. But as the scenarios go and the world turns back to this situation, again, he's mad at me because I don't want to throw away $20,000 on something called mirrors. He thinking I should be doing that for him just cause. I'll be just cause what? Still trying to figure out the angle here. Cause I know you, cause what? Cause it ain't like he could say, cause man, your channel, I'm responsible for your success on the channel. You can't say that. You can't say, cause you owe me. Can't say that. Can't say these things. I don't owe him anything. So my thing is this. If I don't owe you, and you didn't help me acquire what I got, ain't no way in the world I'm finna throw away good money for bad money. And you haven't even done anything to get the ball rolling. You just talking. So how do I take you serious? Most people don't understand the difference between a hobby they don't understand between a hobby and a business. So right now, it's starting off as a hobby, but I'm like, do you think Kanye West didn't have designs made? He didn't have ideas of what the shoe should look like and have designs and sketches and his ducks in a row? So he'll be able to present it to someone? I've dealt with people like that who are just sharks. Like, I don't never want to steal from nobody. Like, take their ideas and rip them off. It's people in the business world that's like that. They make a living off of ripping people off, swindling them out of percentages. Like, this is their life. They'll be like, yeah, I can do it, but then I have to get 2 more points. It's like, this is what they do. It's like playing poker or something for them. Trying to raise and bluff and extort and put people in bad predicaments just to get the next advantage. That's what they want. That's what they pushing for all time. So for me, it wasn't alien for me to see a business deal go left. But it's like, I don't owe you. So if I know you and give you a no, that means all right, just because I know you don't mean I owe you. Ain't no selfishness on me. I owe you an opportunity to help. If I know somebody that can help you in that situation, yeah, I have no problem in doing that if your ducks is in a row. If you're organized and doing things like that, but don't ask me to put up my money into something that is not bankable, I would be the fool. I know a person that invested in this person who's a tailor. See, what they wanted to do was go around me because they were thinking about themselves. Their ego was through the roof because the person sold them a dream, because the person is a tailor, but the person is lazy. And the person is only known for designing stuff for them. Like, they'll design suits and outfits mainly for themselves. That's the only time they're not lazy. But I know the person already. So I already know not to do business with them because they don't have the work ethic of running a business. That's not in their forte, so to speak. If that make any sense to you. They don't want to run a business. They don't. They want to take care of themselves. They don't know how. They say they want a business, but then they don't know how to run a business. They ain't gonna be able to answer orders and do things like that. But the other person was thinking about themselves too. So you got two people that are selfish and don't know it, and they run into each other. And one guy is selling him a dream of what he wanted to hear. And that was exactly the stuff he wanted to hear, the thing to pleasure. He was, yeah, that's what I want to hear. And he knew it. He knew this is what he wanted to hear. That's why he was telling it to him. Straight like that. What he was trying to do was go around me, right? I don't know why he wanted to do that, but he wanted to go around me, and his whole take on everything was, don't tell me about his big plan. I'm like, dude, if you'd have went through me, you would have saved yourself a lot of money. Because I would have warned you, this ain't the guy you want to try to go into business with. But he wanted to be slick and go around me for some reason. And I don't know why, but he wanted to work with the dude behind my back. Came over to see dude, and when the guy thought I knew, so he brought it up to me like, yo, homie coming to get the suit, you know, can you call him for me? I'm like, a suit? You making him a suit? He's like, yeah, he got this thing he doing, this benefit dinner, and he needs a brand new suit, and I'm making it for him, and he paid me. And I'm like, we finna go into business together and do all this. And I'm gonna be personally making him suits for his galas and everything else. So he's just going to get the material, and I'm gonna make the suits. And I ain't had no problem with it. It didn't have nothing to do with me. I'm like, no, he ain't told me nothing about it. So I'm like, well, that's on him. Because he ain't tell me, so he obviously didn't want me to know. That's how I take it. So I don't know, whatever the reason was, he didn't want me to know. I'm cool with that. There's no sweat off my back. But that person got burned because that person never finished the suit. Never finished the pans. Never finished the top. No parts of the suit. It was just material laying around, and he never got around to doing it. Now, he put up all this money, bought the materials and everything. What you gonna do, sue him? It's not a licensed business. There was no promises made. You got nothing out of it, champ. All you did was found a way to finagle yourself and play yourself. Now you look stupid in front of the whole world. Because when the situation went down, he had to go buy a suit off the rack. And the main problem was, or the main story is, no one cared. That was the kicker of the whole story, was that no one cared. No one cared. It wasn't going to mean anything but to that person. He just wanted to be able to say, I got me a designer suit. Look at my designer suit. I'm the man. That's all he wanted, to be able to have bragging rights. And then he ended up with nothing. So neither one of them had the right mindset when it was talking about going into business together. You weren't going to make any money off of it. Oh, I've had family try to find ways to get money out of me for different ridiculous things. And I'm just like listening to the story, waiting for the part where they ask me for something that is so ridiculous, it don't even make sense. I remember sitting there and I'm like, okay, let me sit here and see where this story goes. So I'm sitting there listening around to the story, and yeah, man, I hate to be the one to hit you up, man, but, bad times, man. It's just one of them times, man. And you can't, then they hit you with the, if you can't do it, if you can't do it, don't worry about it. No problem, because you didn't help me out all these times before. So if you can't do it, I get it. Right? So I get that 500,000 times, right? If you can't do it, don't worry. It's all good. Then I say, I can't do it. Now I'm foolish. But see, it don't work that way. I'll tell them it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about it. Don't trip. They'll tell me it's all good. Then they'll have like their mom, their sister, or one of my other cousins hit me up. Yo, did such and such tell you he needed blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah? I'm like, yeah. Did you give it to him? No. Why not? I got things to take care of myself. Oh, because I gave him a little something, something. You sure you ain't got just a little something, something? Nope. You can call the other cousins. I'm preoccupied. Now, I don't mind helping somebody, but I'm not finna be your crutch. I'm not your bank. I'm not going to bank for you. I'm not finna throw away money considerably while you keep doing this over and over and over again. And I'm just gonna keep putting money, throwing it out the window on you. Money that ain't coming back. Well, I look at things a little differently. Y'all know that. Family is family. If it's an emergency situation, like, and I got to do something for its emergency, no problem. I understand an emergency situation. I go, look, this is an emergency. So I get it. You know? I know why I gotta be done like this. This is an emergency. We taking care of that. Boom, boom, boom. But what you deem as an emergency and what I deem as an emergency are two different things. You know, you gotta pay your cable bill. Ain't an emergency to me. You just don't have to buy an antenna for a while. That ain't an emergency to me. You gotta go drink at such and such party and you ain't got no money for smokes and liquor. That ain't an emergency to me. That sounds like another personal problem. So like I say, our things about emergencies are different. What might be an emergency to you ain't an emergency to me. And people always assume to know what you got. They don't ask you anything. They don't ask a question about anything. Not one question. But they know everything. They know how much money you got. It was like, yeah, I was watching this dude on YouTube. They were saying he was making like almost 800,000 and all that, and you've been on there longer than him, so I know you making about at least gotta be making like 600, 700,000. I'm like, is that the word? That's the word on the street. That's the word on the street now. I'm making 600,000 because I've been on there longer than that guy, and he making that. And I'll be like, what you do for a living, Bobby? Tell him what you do again. You sell clothes in the mall? Okay. Oh yeah, he don't sell clothes in the mall. Sorry about that. Bobby now sells sells those containers, like those like smoke shops that sells all the bongs. He's doing that now, but he's still in the same strip mall. But don't have a YouTube channel. But he knows everything about YouTube. Let that sink in. Yeah, they never ask you what your situation is, or is there something they could do that could possibly help you. It's always a way to help them when they didn't want to be a part of none of your success in the first place. That's the crazy part. When I was first doing this, they wanted to go kick it. When I was working on stuff and editing videos, they wanted to go to the party. So I missed a lot of birthday parties. I missed a lot of birthdays. There's a lot of stuff I was gonna miss. Well, see, that's the thing. Some people get it and some people don't. It's just the way it is. I always knew right away what my benefits were, and they didn't know what their benefits were. I'm not above helping somebody. But here's the thing. When somebody asks me for help, I never forget somebody asked me for help, saying they needed a job, right? Like, man, I need a job, man. You know, I'm trying to do right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find a job and get on. I said, all right, well, let me see what I could do. So I said, well, let me call this person, see if they, can hire you to get a job. So I said, well, here's the dude number. You know, you can ask him, do he have some work for you? Here's his number. That ain't what he wanted. Now, he said to me he was looking for a job, but that wasn't what he wanted. What he wanted me to do was take care of him. He's like, why can't I work with you? What you gonna be doing for me? What do I need to be paying you to do? So when you say work for me, that's a benefit for me. What do I need in this situation? There's nothing that you could do. I could do like graphic design. You can do graphic design. Okay, show me graphic designs. No formats, nothing. What people want is for you to take care of them. 24 hours a day, 24/7, we don't close. That's not my style. It's never been my style because none of them were there for me when I had to do what I had to do. So I put myself in a position of don't owe. I will help you, but I'm not gonna be the crutch for you. That's not gonna happen. Not under my watch. People gotta learn to stand up on their own too. I'm not an enabler. I don't believe in that. I'm a firm believer of you stand up and handle your own business. Nobody plays that around here. Yeah, one family member gonna get mad. Was like, he on Facebook talking about some, yeah, I see you helped so and so, and you bragging about helping them, but when I asked you for help, you ain't got. I'm like, that person is glad I sent a retweet on Facebook and gave him a shout out on Facebook. That was the help he asked for. He wanted me to give him a shout out, and that's what I did for him. Somebody who ain't trying to get stuff for free and just lobby around. Y'all weren't there for none of the struggles. And then now that you seeing like, man, it's some success. Now that everybody want to jump on board. We ain't with that. Where was you when all the dogs needed help? Lawyers in the commissary ain't gonna pay themselves. Where y'all was at when we recorded in the bathroom? Where y'all was at? I take a titty like a classroom. I ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I ain't got no choice. Seriously, that's how I feel. I don't have no choice. Right now, I'm watching my companies. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Taking care of business. I have no idea what these dudes be thinking. I don't have time to be trying to learn people's psychosis. Like, I be telling people all the time, like, man, I don't have time to learn your psychosis, bro. Like, to try to figure you out, to find out what kind of damage is on your mind. That ain't in my system. My life is too busy for that. It ain't a diss to you. It's just that I'm focused on what I have to do as a man. Like Jay-Z said in the song, you don't know my expenses. I gotta buy a bigger place and more baggies. Why you all aggy? Homie, respect the game. That should be it. What you eat don't make me it. Where's the love? But it's always the leech family members. It's not the ones that genuinely got love for you. You know, this ain't about them. They might ask you for something, and I won't mind helping them out. But I do mind being a crutch. Don't ask me to be a crutch. That ain't gonna ride with me. I ain't gonna care what you got to say about it. I don't care if you're saying, man, you changed. You can say any pretty little thing come to your head, it won't bother me. I'd have been called everything but the Son of God. On this YouTube thing about people who don't even know you, but want to know you. And I could care less about anything they had to say. So why would I care about anything somebody I don't even know got to say? Only somebody I know says that's negative about me. Because it's not going to change. My bills still got to be paid. Rent still due. You know? So it is what it is. And don't you hate when family do you like this? They'll do something for you, and they ask you for money. But they'll do something for the next one and won't ask them for a dime. And it's like, man, my car had car trouble. Can you take me to the store right quick and do that? Yeah, but I'm gonna need a little gas money, man, because the car running a little low, and this ain't my gas, this her gas. And I'm gonna be using that to kind of go to the store and do that. I'm like, all right, no problem. I'll give you the gas money. But then, if somebody else, don't charge them nothing. I notice stuff like that. or they ride with you and they don't give you no gas money. That's an unfortunate situation. Because see, they never realized that all of those situations that they were doing, all that selfishness, will come back to bite them. I was always a pay it forward individual. That was my thing, pay it forward. You know, always pay it forward. Well, we gotta, what they say, like the Mad Titans used to always say, it's just the way it is, man. Makes no sense to get mad about it. Me, for instance, I'm a different animal or whatever they want to call it. I give them business advice. It's not like I cut them off or cut off my family. I give everybody the right advice when they need it. What's that, $3 today? Oh, definitely. We all try to make sure we have the right sequence in place at all times. You know, that's what we want to do. You want to have the right support system around you. Yeah, but see, they target the ones they fear because people are short-sighted. They only see what they want to see. So when they see what they want to see, that's how it ends up falling out. They don't see the. Oh, that's you. I didn't know that. Let me get the downy. Yeah. 3, right? 1, 2, 6, 8. Well, they didn't. They never thought their selfishness would be put on display, or those selfish behaviors meant anything. Well, when I needed help, I went to everybody and said, "Hey, this is how it is." You know, it's never a good feeling to ask for help. I've been in a situation where I had to ask for help, but I didn't do it to be a crutch or a burden to where I got to keep coming back over and over and over again asking for stuff. You know, I would be sick to my stomach. Anybody know if I ask for something, I'm at my last resort. I have exhausted all resources. Yeah. Dude wanted to sell papaya juice, right? He went and got a papaya from the from the mall. Not from the mall, but he got a papaya. He went to Mexico or whatever he went to, whatever, and got papaya. Wanted to make these papaya drinks and start his little business doing papaya. And was like, "Hey, you wanna, get into this papaya thing? We go down there, man. We can set up a shop." I'm just like, no, because one, it's illegal. Two, it's a side hustle, and you ain't gonna get rich off that. You're gonna make a little bit of money, but you're risking too much for little. So I just don't see the money in it. And he's made quite a little money selling those little papaya drinks, doing festivals and carnivals, but it's seasonal. I'm just like, it's cool for seasonal. You want to make some extra money? It's good. He came up and did his thing. He didn't get mad at me and want to come after me or say I'm changed or I'm being indifferent or whatever. Nah, you just kept it real. Going to Kansas City. Well, I don't blame nobody but them. That's what I always tell people, man. Protect your interests. Always protect your interests. Do what's best for your team, your people, and that's that. All right. I'm looking for business ideas that we can grow together. You know, not lame brain, short sighted ideas. Yeah, my buddy had a wash and fold, he opened up a wash and fold business. And I was like, that's a good business to invest in. I didn't want to go into it with him because I've never done business with him. So I don't know how he operates a wash and fold. So it's a good thing I didn't, because he went in the wash and fold business. He had his family members with him, and they were in the wash and fold business, and he was thinking of, I'm going to open up 2 or 3. Now, he got his loan from a credit union, so he got it at a low percentage, and that was fine. But, yeah, he got it at a very low percentage. So when you start looking at what you're getting back in return at a percentage rate, you start thinking what's best for you, right? He was hiring family because it's what? Less viable. Like it's more trustworthy. Plus, you could pay them whatever you want. He had his niece work there. He had his son work there. His son is 12, 13, and they were having little chores there. And then his, I think he had his cousin's, whatever kid that was 15. He was a high school student that was a family member. And that family member, the teenager, was the one that was end up stealing clothes out of the washing machine, and the camera caught him. And that was like, he stole, like, he would wait for people to bring in, like, jerseys or something. And then he got caught, and there was a big fight because he was stealing people's clothes. Well, like they say, you need family. Some family, they just, they family. They gonna do what they do. And not everybody is built to, have a business mind. But some people, you can tell by their heart. They have good hearts. When they genuinely care about you, and they care and will be there for you. That's what you got to know and find out. Do they genuinely have love for you? See, that's the hardest thing to decipher when you have money, or you have some money or some relief, because they will act very indifferent and they will do different things just because they think you have money. There's been a lot of times they've been wanting to tell me off. Like, they disagree, and normally they would tell me off, but now they scared to say something. They scared that if they say something, I might get mad or something. They don't even want to risk it. They just let it fly. Anything I say. I mean, damn, this has changed. It didn't change. Did I leave the casino? No, I didn't go to the casino today. This is where I go to wash my comforters. You know, I got to wash and dry at home and do my laundry. But I wash my comforters. I got to take them to the laundromat. So I started taking all my comforters and washing them at once. That's why I have so many comforters. So when I go there to wash them, I'll be like, look, I'm going to go there. Boom, 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 boom. This ain't like college dorms. You be having like one sheet and one comforter on the bed for like the whole year. Y'all wait 3 months before y'all wash it. Breaking out on your face because you ain't washed your sheets. You said you was having this discussion the other day how women make dudes with no money spend a lot of money, and dudes with a lot of money spend little. Well, that's normally not the case. I've not seen that. I've seen the guys with the money, they got them, the women had them spending money on them, and they buying them stuff. And the guys, but I guess you mean guys with money, but it's the guys that don't have a job and ain't doing nothing. They be lounged up with them, and they cater to them like hand and foot. They hand and foot cater to them. Meanwhile, the other dude, he just buying stuff. He ain't really getting nothing. He's just the bank. He the sugar daddy. It depends on the guy they're dating. Now, let's say they dating an NBA basketball player or something like that, and they're going out on a date and all this stuff. If she's thinking long game, like we're gonna be in a relationship, cool, but she ain't gonna just get nailed out of the situation and ain't getting no money out of it. There's gonna be payments made before they even hit. Do you see these NBA players? Believe me, they paid before they even smashed. They didn't pay for a Louis bag, a Birkins bag. They did everything before they even hit. Nobody hit them just because they was an NBA basketball player and didn't get nothing out of it. No. That ain't how it go. The players even say, I'll fly you in the introduction. What's good? Well, what's going on? Are you available this weekend to come out? I'm going to fly you out and get you a room, put you up for this day. I'm going to be in Houston at this time. You know, if you want to come out, you know, take you out to the club with me, and you get to hang out with me and stay in my room. Some of these players got real stupid and invited these girls to their main house. Because hell, they feel like I'm single. And then these girls, she'll be sitting up in your house on Snapchat doing her hair, accidentally leaking your address and everything else. So you got to be careful, really careful. I hardly ever bring a chick to my house unless I know her. Meaning I got to know your daddy, your mama. Ain't no one night stand going to be in my house. Can't have that. One night stand, you going to be in the motel. That's it. Hotel, motel, holiday. See, that's the thing about me. The only thing you can steal is probably a package of ketchup in my house. I be knowing if anything been moved. I be, wait a minute. Where's the Mr. Frosty Man? He was sitting right there. Mr. Frosty Man was right there. That's how I be on my housekeepers. Oh, Bear, I tried to play you in 2K23. I'm talking about earlier when I was on the game. This is hours ago. I had sent you an invite. I don't think Gavin play no more. Ever since I beat him, he didn't retire. I guess he knows since I got Kyrie, it's over. Yeah, I was playing the Harry Potter game, getting it in. Bulls might get Westbrook. Like that's gonna fix their problems? He still need to go to the Clippers. Period. I don't care if they got Eric Gordon. No, I've seen people family business. They owned a restaurant for years. The family had a Greek restaurant and it was very successful and it was all family oriented, and when the dad passed away and died, he left it to the daughter. And the mom had it, but he left it to the family. You know, everybody's name was on it. And the mom finagled a way to sell it. You know, they ran into financial times because she was blowing through money, all this insurance money and everything else. So after blowing through all the money, they were basically broke. You know, she was blowing through money because they had a lot of it. You know, when she's sitting up there living like my big fat Greek wedding, she's blowing through money. Then all of a sudden, now she realized she's got to get a job. She's got to work. When she was working for the restaurant, the family mom finagled her and sold the restaurant from under her. So getting into business with family is a whole nother thing. Yeah, I got into business with Sean at Boxing Socialist. So when we got in there and started doing that, I had to stop saying, oh yeah, that's my partner Sean, because I mean you can't say that no more. You got to say business partner now, because now if you say that's your partner, they be thinking like you're gay. So they be, oh, congratulations. I mean, what is he congratulating me for? Nah, he's business partner. Like, no, Sean's married, I'm not. Then we both ain't that. Well, it's more like, what do you believe? What do you believe in? Seriously. That's how it is. It's like what you believe in. Yeah, our partner Sims, he wanted to go start a record business. He was gonna be the Chicago Suge Knight. He was, I'm gonna be like Suge Knight, cause he quiet, he don't say nothing. He just sit back with the stoic look. Like, I'm like, man, stop trying to do. Like, dude, you watch anime all day, you do all this and that. Stop trying to front like you an enforcer. It's like, stop playing. She from Maywood. Okay. Oh no, every chick now is trying to be nice to you because they know Valentine's Day is coming up. They all on Facebook. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up? Because they know I talk to them like I talk to them the day of Valentine's Day, and won't say a damn thing. You getting nothing. Don't even think of asking me for a mother anything. I'm not Mr. Instinct. I'm not what your friends think. Oh, I've been called cheap and considerate, but I'm like, when have I ever been cheap? I spend money very good on myself and with them. But I'm like, you're not my girl. You're not my girl. See, it don't work that way. You don't get to be booed up and want to go to the spa and the romantic holiday stuff when it suits you. You don't get to make that call. Hey, how you doing?
Good about yourself.
I'm hanging in there. Trying to think, is it 24 by 36? This is 20 by 30. Well, I'll never forget it, you know. It's always a couple of idiots that think they know more than you about something that you do. And there'll be people telling me about YouTube. Man, you know what you should do? I'll be like, do you got a YouTube channel? They don't even have a YouTube channel. They're gonna tell me what I should do. you know what you should do? I'll be, what should I do, man? It's crazy. Betting on Chris Paul is like betting on the team to get hurt. I bet it on the Sacramento Kings. I knew they wasn't finna have Kyrie win another game. That was out of the question. Oh yeah, they went to overtime. They're actually playing faster now that Luka's out. So no, I never really had time to dwell on stuff like that. I always kept it moving. Oh yeah, like the video. My Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. So now you know. People, it's always the people that ask me, "What's my Cash App?" and then don't donate to the Cash App. And it's like, what you ask for it for? Seriously, they will ask me, "What's my Cash App?" and don't donate to the Cash App, which is the craziest thing I've ever heard. I'll be like, then what you asked me for then, Chief? If that was gonna be your case. The Kings, well, we kind of saw it in preseason, but how they were coming together. But adding Sabonis was really what they needed. People don't know how valuable that was to that team. Yeah, well, that's what happens in this world. You know? It's the way it happens. That's funny. Me, I hate celebrations, all that stuff. I really do. I never had the patience for that. Like, people love that kind of stuff. I don't. It get on my nerves. Okay, I got 2 of these. Oh, yeah. Do I need to turn around?
I think so. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. I didn't know where it was either, so. All right, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, they stick you for everything now. You got a bridal shower. You got a gender reveal party. You have all this craziness now. Everything is a party.
50-49.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, look, I'm thinking I'm having the baby. Much money is going out.
Oh, I tell you, yeah.
You be like, man, you be out of like $400-$500 before the baby even get in. It ain't even your
They ain't
kid.
even buying up for the baby yet.
Yeah, it's nuts.
You're all set and good luck.
Yeah, I'm like, a gender reveal party? I'm like, didn't they just have a party? They had a party, congratulations that they're having a baby. Then there's a gender reveal party. Then there's a baby shower. Then I'm like, whoa, hold on.
How did you manage to get stuck with all that?
I didn't get stuck with it.
Oh, that's a good thing then.
Yeah, because I wasn't finna attend all those parties. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna pull that one on no Cino. Cino ain't going. You can try that with the next guy. Not these guys. Oh, man. Have you ever met a chick so ghetto that it was embarrassing to you how ghetto they was? Seriously. You ever meet a chick so ghetto it was embarrassing how ghetto she was? I was about to cry. It was so embarrassing. She was working at the store. And she was in there. It was just bad. And she's the product of her environment, you know. And I stopped in there to get some gas because I was in the hood again. So I'm like, let me get some gas real quick. Go to the hood store, try to support, buy a little something, and get up out. I stopped in there to grab something, and right away, man, Jesus Christ, she was so ghetto. It was heartbreaking. She's in there ringing stuff up, and if she can't see the number on the screen, you screwed. You might as well just leave. Cause she's like, slapping on the thing like it ain't working, and she, okay, y'all food gonna be ready. Food gonna be ready at noon o'clock. Said noon o'clock. You got the scrimp. You got the scrimp. You got the tacos, scrimp tacos, and then you got a side order. What kind of rice you want? Did you want the white rice or Jamaican rice? You want the Jamaican rice with the hot sauce thing on it? Okay. All right. I'm like, noon o'clock? Jesus Christ. Noon o'clock. I thought I heard it all, but noon o'clock, she didn't even get it when I said, you sure noon o'clock? I said, oh, she don't even get it still. Jesus Christ, so it ain't even an accident. This is bad. Right, and I'm like, how did she pass the interview? I can work any time of day. I can come in at noon o'clock. It was crazy. It blew my mind. I was like, noon o'clock? Are you serious? Oh yeah. Noon o'clock, baby. That's what time it is. Noon o'clock. Noon o'clock had a fat old ass though, I ain't gonna lie. But behind that is a grimy. A certified grimy. A grimy dude is right behind that. Thought you said you was gonna be here by 12. No, not 12, but noon o'clock. I did, but I got his food and then I'll be over there. Who's that nigga? Nobody. Nobody G murder. I don't know that nigga. He a customer. So, like I said, I ain't never seen him here. What's up? You the new nigga? Huh? That's you? You the new nigga? So you came up here at noon o'clock? Try to get my girl? Oh no, the face was like more of a 4.3. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. Woo! Yeah, man, you know, you make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Everybody's an expert. Everybody's an expert about things they're not even connected to. Have you noticed that? How many experts you met, right? Tell you they're an expert. That's the first thing an expert do is tell you how they an expert at something that they ain't got nothing to do with. Oh, I know about that, cause see, I went and I did this and I did that. Oh yeah, man, I know all about it. Cause when I said I did this and I said I did that. Oh yeah, man, I was on top of that, man. I know about all that. No, you can't tell me nothing. Yo, I've been driving cars for 30, 40 years. That don't mean I can tell you about the transmission and all the pieces that go in the transmission. You got other people that they actually study cars. Like, that's what they do for a living. They study cars. They study them well. You know? Like, that's their thing. If anybody had a hobby for doing something, studying cars would be it. They was like, well, what you like to do? Study cars. At my old job, my buddy also had another job that paid him. This is back before sports betting was legal. He was a bookie. And they said, well, how do you get people to pay you? He had a guy that was basically cliched like the movies. He had a black leather coat with leather gloves, and he either had a pipe or a bat or one of those extension rods, and he whacked people in kneecaps, damaging their meniscus and everything else, tearing them apart, just so they would pay some money. Thanks, King. We've been on here for about an hour and 30. Appreciate the support. Yeah, being out of the NFL business, it's a whole new business. I've never went to a situation thinking that I might have to kick somebody's ass tonight. My thing is, that's the last resort. If you get to that point, you've already lost tonight. I never went to a party looking to fight. never was somebody who was thinking, I want to get cut, I want to get messed up, I don't want to do any of that. That's never my style. I was the guy that wanted to go home with the girl. Or get the girl number, we can talk later and holler at her. That was my thing. My object was to get the girl that nobody else could get. That was my whole thing. I wanted that. Man, I've seen fights take place at parties and the parties still continue. Like, there's like no problems with the party whatsoever. That stuff continues. Nobody thinking of stopping the party. Nobody really want to stop the party, you know? You want to be the guy to stop the party and be the party pooper? For what? For what? You want to be the guy to stop the party? Yeah, they take it outside. No, most white people have a thing where they want to rumble. Most white people fight at parties more than anybody I've ever seen in life. Brothers go to a party thinking like, okay, let's go get some chicks or whatever. White dudes go to the party, they bringing a chick already there. White guys bring chicks to parties. They don't go there to meet the chick, they go there with the damn chick. And they go there to hang out with other dudes. And just to sit there and drink and have a good time and argue. And next thing you know, there's a punch and a kick. And they going at each other's throat. That's why most of them, they fight all the time. That's why most of their parties be in the damn forest, in the woods. They parties be in the goddamn woods. They have the damn keg party out in the damn woods. Everybody out there be cups every damn where. So they can just still continue partying after the damn fight.
Welcome to Burger King. Where you roll? How may I help you?
Let me have a number 2 cut in half.
Size and drink?
Coke. Do you have chocolate shakes right now?
We do not.
Okay. That'll be all then.
1321, second window, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Hold on just a moment. Thank you.
All right, go ahead and pull up. I'll bring it on when it's fresher.
Okay. Yep. Big YouTuber. They be cracking me up. They be like, "You a big YouTuber?" I'll be like, "I am." I'll be like, "I used to be." Oh man, on my Patreon? Oh, I told you I was only talking about Anthony Davis on the Patreon. I had to give it to him because I had to call him out on his lies, man. Pretty much. No, nobody's finna put it ain't broke at all. It's down. I mean, they cleaned it, and they ain't finna put no more milk stuff in there at all. They ain't finna keep putting that stuff in there. Once they clean out that shake machine, you done. I knew that since I was a teenager. That was my first job, working at a doggone food spot, Checkers. My first government, getting a check job, paying the government and everything, was Checkers. The Checkers on Stony Island. It ain't there no more. They tore it down. It's like a bank there now. But I remember when they built that place. We were the first ones to ever work there. right by the mosque. The Eagles and the points, why not? I got the Eagles winning by 3. If it's more than 1.5, if it's 2.5, take it. But they're gonna probably win by 3. A lot of people are betting on the Eagles still. A lot of them ain't buying it. They ain't buying the Chiefs. Well, people want to make sure that they're doing the right things. So, thank you so much. You too. Well, everyone wants to make sure they're doing the right things, you know, and preparing and getting all your ducks in a row. And oh, Patricia Mahomes is it. He's everything they want. Now he gonna be the new Brady. I'm like, new Brady? This dude ain't close to being Tom Brady. I'm like, this dude gotta get at least 4 Super Bowls before you can even say he can be in the room with Tom Brady. No, not really. I know, tell me about it. Mm. Mm. That's what's up. Being on the online class helps. But I'm gonna get out of here so I can finish eating.